What's up, Hippo lovers? NAC4 not too far away, and we're doing some testing to get some more good maps in here. And we will have the Viper and Hera playing against each other here. 5 maps to test which maps could be fitting and which maps we should maybe keep for some more casual tournaments. And we're just jumping into this one here. And this is obviously not the 90s Titans League. And I don't think we need my camera here per se. And yeah, this is obviously really professional. Here we go. Hera is playing the Blue Trunks Italians and the Viper is playing Hindustanis. This map is called the HipOs because you can obviously see 3 HipOs here. And the main features of this map is that we have this main O in the center where we have shawfish, a relic, some ostrich, and all the stone of the map except those small tiles that we have at home. And then we have 2 O's at the side with the extra gold and another relic as well. So certainly a spot to fight for. 6 gold spots here, only 4 there. So maybe that's something we need to adjust. Maybe something we need to think of in the future. Gold reasonably limited at home as well, so some expansion there feels very, very likely. We're 5 minutes into this game. Obviously, NAC4 will be played with a 9 villager start, so speeding up the Dark Age a bit more, and you will catch more Dark Age if there is a bit more professional production working with everything. Now the big question is how people are opening. Obviously, this one will be incentivized with $50 per map win. So would love to see how they are approaching all the maps for now. The Viper ignoring the deep fish at the back, for example, and is going for a scout opening, what it looks like. So not really making anything super crazy happen out of this map generation. While we see Hera, lots of villagers on wood. Holy moly, 13 on wood here already. Might be a scout play as well, and just tries to use his food income there in the back. Obviously would love to hear all the feedback from the people on Twitch. We will make a vote afterwards and we'll discuss everything after the map itself. And on YouTube would love to read some comments there. Hera confirms that there's no fish being taken at the bottom. Yeah, Viper not docking, that's really surprising to me as well. Now the dock there with 3 villagers, and both are playing stable. Hera, even without Loom there, the greedy play. I like Hera's opening so much more here. Now some harassment at the top. Don't think Hera will actually go for something here. Just send the spearman back over. Could make lots of sense. Maybe a villager to repair could be an option. As Viper scouted his pond, they had time to look at the maps beforehand. And Viper goes for the shawfish in the center. Apparently that's his idea of how to play this one. And some harassment. So yeah, he should know that there is a pond at the bottom. Could have some small indication if he didn't see it while looking at the maps. But talking about maps with the Viper was always super insightful. I remember in the past how he already envisioned how maps would be played out competitively and could give feedback before testing even started. Quite early, and that was really impressive to me. I wonder whether people will start to wall in their fish. Not a big investment. Yeah, I agree. But I think Hera just sending his first spearman there could have been a thing. Or sending a scout back. And then it wouldn't be a problem. Hera, quick wall here. An option? Nope, not going to happen. Viper gets away with his scout. And 3 fishing ships, soon to be 5. And shawfish will be added. So I wouldn't be super surprised if we have something like Malay even here? Is that an option? Or am I crazy talking here? Viper could mill the deep fish from here. Don't think you can build anything there. Pig Malay, wall in, 3 dock fish trap, boom. Also, you don't need the gold that much, right? Market also has, the corner also has markets, indeed, and an extra relic. So the 5 relics are basically all in the line there. Obviously some engagement here. First villager likely to fall, 1 spearman down as well. And Viper has to be happy because he's scaring those scouts away using his own spearman. Yeah, I want to play melee on this map. Yeah. Agreed. Could you wall the middle off? It is reasonably wallable. Yeah, I could see that. Like 10 palisades and you should be fine there, I believe. And Viper going to rest this one at the top. One spearman found a kill and those fishing ships were low from earlier. So Viper will find some more picks here. Not a bad opening for him. Obviously fish is replaceable. And we see one kill here. Demo now. Against the scout. Interesting way of defending here for Hera. Was a bit scared there apparently. How many resources did Hera get with his fish? 140, 260. Whoops. Is it 350? Oh. Well then 1050 minus 400. So over 600 resources there already. Invested 7 fishing ships though. So I'll let you judge. Hera already thinking about castling here. Look at that market. Double archer range behind. Ooh, crossbow switcherino out of him. Thinks he will have the better cast edge timing. And Viper invests into more Feudal Age. Goes for Bloodlines, goes for Forging. Aggression won't stop here. Now wants to take the engagement, ideally in 20 seconds. But realize, okay, I need to keep you open here. You're far out. Maybe I can keep you open and only then go for the engagement. That's indeed what's happening. Viper will love that one. And Hera already clicked up. Viper needs to find some damage. Needs to go for it. And yeah, that's simply an extra 850 food that Hera got there, plus the cheaper up clicks there. Will take the fight. Hera, is he checking the upgrades? Not sure if you always would in this situation. But scouts are committing. Archers for the defense. If the woodline is fully secured, that's fine. Another demo, but it's only one scout. The low HP scout being sent there against the fish. Interesting split off there by the Viper. Tries to go for the woodline, but all walled off. Viper's testing Hera. Hera having the answers here apparently. And Viper didn't really see the tree there. Some easy wall behind this one. Yeah, trusting in Hera there quite a bit. Spearman production stopped. Feels like with 2 spearmen and the archers he will be fine. Controlling this one, Viper. I think he will stop scout production. Obviously has some shorefish in the center as well. Pretty interesting game 1 here, I have to say. I like this map so far. It's a bit like fish and fish, but doesn't seem like meta will evolve into crazy man arm fights in the middle. Yeah, would be surprised as well. We certainly, like, one of the main fixes needs to be that both gold sides have the same amount of gold. But we will get that. Shouldn't be the biggest thing. Map is cool. You can have different reliable approaches. I think so as well. It might feel a bit too wallable. But if you wall like this, you're obviously giving your opponent shorefish plus stone plus access to the 5 relics potentially. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's a better version of Valley to me right now. In the sense that, yeah, you can wall, but you're giving up so many neutral resources in the center that you're getting punished for it. Viper, no armor upgrade on his scouts. Aha, is what I thought. But Viper heard me. Is now going for a second stable himself. And blacksmith somewhere? Ah yeah, over here. So no market does not go for skirmishes. So wants to play with camels here? Or is it a full light cav play? I'm a bit surprised. Only 3 on gold. So likely to be more light cav coming up. And Hera, obviously not really the guy that heavily commits on spearmen or pikemen. So light cav could pay off here quite a bit. Especially with the fast food. On stone a bit more. And Viper's playing this quite nicely. Love it. Hera doesn't even have fletching. Oh yeah, we're getting that as well. And Viper buys so much time. Sees the army at home. Has to be happy with this. And finds some more kills. Viper's really stalling Hera with that pawn. Yeah, maybe we have to ignore the pawn in the future. Will be interesting to see how this one is played out. Obviously, we have to think not only, okay, is this game interesting in one game, but is this map also interesting in 30 games that we will see? And right now, I'm leaning towards the yes. Light cav into Gulam. Well, we are having 2 on stone with 335, so maybe it's a long-term plan. Hera now adds his first town center. More light cav, or soon to be light cav on the field. Scouts for now. Husbandry, light cav, and armor upgrade coming in. And all the water is done. Going for some fish traps here. Viper can raid a bit more. Fire galley there for the defense. Is he going for the fish trap or the fishing ship? Goes for the fishing ship. Not even sure. Like 50 HP here, Hindustani. I'm not sure if the attack... That would be interesting. Could someone check that? Does the Hindustani scout attack work against fish traps? That would be interesting to me. Oh, Viper's so active with the scouts. Holy moly. And that is an overchop that's really going to cause terror here. Villagers are going to fall. Ay, 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 ay. Knight's still around trying to chase this one. Spears around as well. And finally dealing with this. 2TC again soon. 2TC as well. Those crossbows have to find some damage. 9 there. But only fletching. Viper sees it in time. The town center I don't think will finish. Light cav count, I don't think it will be enough for now. Viper is continuing to be annoying, but this could be ugly. Hera with the good timing. Uh-oh, but loses some. Light cav want to jump now. That already is some low HP ones. Uh-oh, that makes it a bit more tricky here. And Terra even bugged into the town center. What a crazy good engagement here by the Viper. Didn't lose a single unit, killed all the 9 crossbow there. Yeah, Botkin was missing, but still, I thought they would find so much more damage. Viper even feels comfortable to go for the 30C now. All on stone, so Gulam is the play here in the long run. Ay, 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 that was a misstep by Hera for sure. Yeah, still ahead in population, but Viper's map position is something I really, really love. There's 36 HP in total. Yeah, maybe his own town center shot him. Showing Italians on land maps. Well, we had a Sif draft before that. Is there room for TC in the middle? Maybe here? I don't really know. Other spots don't seem likely. Siege workshop here by the Viper as well. Mainly goes for town center production for this moment. Some deer here at the site. And now scouts. A neutral market. Maybe that was auto scout? I don't think so. I think he lost the first scouts already, right? Hindustani boom should be great. Yep, yep, yep. I think so as well. Hera now goes on to some stone as well here. Still only 2 TC play. And only now getting Botkin. Want to see a game go post-imp with trade on this map. So do I. And I think this is the beauty of this map. I think it has aggression potential. And also can be interesting for the late game. Yeah. Making the 3 circle areas non-TCable will be interesting. I think you can TC here for sure. I'm not sure if that is needed. But yeah, maybe this should be consistent. That you either always can build a TC or never. What do Hindustanis do against Conitero? Champion? Probably try to pressure before that, and that's indeed what Viper is doing. Spearmen dodging this one. Mangonel, where even shooting? Do we shoot the villagers? Do we shoot the crossbow? Viper decides on shooting in the middle there. Got some light cav damage, got some villager damage. Now commits to the villagers. One shot against the crossbows, but dodged by the Viper or by Hera quite nicely. Moves towards the light cav, but villager kills will be found here. And all of a sudden, the Viper ahead in villagers. Got quite some aggression here. Can he find another villager kill? Doesn't look like it, but still has to love how long he delayed that town center. I think it could have been a timing where the Mangonel now pops and actually can finish off those 3 villagers, but did not happen here. Hera even expands to town center 4, while the Viper even gets a castle up in the center and will control all the stone for a very long time, because we, as we showed earlier, only have access to 6 stone piles on our own base. Actually appreciate some sort of randomness regarding TC building. Something I need to discuss. I think we need to make it consistent that it's either always a hill, we can't build it a TC, or that it's flat and that we can build a TC. Yeah, I think for the center it doesn't matter, but for the goals it should be consistent. Because it can be really unfair, right? just imagine, like, one player has to TC here and constantly gets raided, and the other player can just build a TC here and can't get raided. So, yeah, that's certainly something I want to take a look at. But that's why we're having those show matches, right? Before the real important matches are happening. First qualifier match, potentially on the 13th of February. Qualifiers starting day there. Oh, even second castle here. Hello. Going for that aggression. Mangonel could go down. Knight obviously 5 slices it. And crossbows are going back. Viper with some losses needs to send some villages away. Economy doesn't look that pretty. Not really on gold right now, the Viper. Only sending a little back there. Woodline looks really inefficient. But still, that castle obviously will give lots of aggression. RNG leads to unpredictability, which is interesting to watch. Yeah, sounds like you will enjoy roulette tournaments. The thing is, like, yeah, entertainment is important, but also competitiveness is something we need to keep in mind. And I think that should be a big factor looking at tournaments. Okay, Hera now goes for knights here, goes for bloodlines, has 4 knights on the map. Viper instantly scouts those 3 and is still heavily on stone. Holy moly. Third castle coming up here. Crossbows are coming home. Obviously can position themselves here and then the castle would not go up. As long as they're equally far from either player, it's fine, I think. Yeah, I would disagree with you there, and lots of players would, I believe, disagree with you there as well. Third castle probably not needed. Viper goes for town center 4 at home here. Not really expending too much. No control over those golds. So many castles on the base. Reminds me of the time I played Nomad. Okay. Mega Random is consistent to both players though. Yeah, no. But yeah, it is really tricky, right? And that's why we are discussing those maps. That's why I had a meeting with the admin and map designer yesterday. That's why we're doing the show matches. That's why we're asking pro players for feedback. Lyria and Tedo are giving their feedback as well. And that's how we are trying to make the tournament as good as possible. Does the will count include fishing ships? Well, if you talk about this will count, it is the same. If you talk about this will count, it is not the same. You will figure out the rest. Gulam probably finding some kills here. Hera decides to just instantly go back. Also makes lots of sense. Doesn't need the castle ASAP, but still would love to get some more control on the stone there from the gold for sure. Knights are now coming in. And Viper, that's not the most protected woodline of all times. One villager likely to instantly fall. Good reaction time of Viper though before even the first attack happened. And that looks like maybe 4 villagers down, maybe a 5th one even. Oh yeah, and oh, even more commitment there. Interesting. Viper only now clicking fletching. So damage output is very minimal from the town center here. And Lyria just stays it and takes it like a man. Hello. And those knights were actually without the second armor. So finds quite some villager kills here. This may be the moment where you indeed expand to the front here. Walled in a mangonel. This guy. Ooh, gets a shot in. No, he doesn't. Continuing with the raid in the back though. Camels now for the defense. Finally clearing this one up. And Viper, that is a thing of beauty. Another knight right here. Oh god. Nice macro here for sure. And Hera now potentially selling his resources to click up a bit earlier here. Still has to be happy with all those rates. Did I say Lyria? Okay. I wanted to say Lyria and Tedo are giving map feedback. Maybe I squeeze in one Lyria afterwards as well. Because I read Lyria at the site. Whoopsie. Well, we know who paused. And NAC main event, we know. Love the map so far. Yes, it is a good game of Age of Empires, right? Well, something that is very easy to do, that we need to make sure that we don't run into it, is see a good game on it and think that the map is good. Right? I think the map is good, but just like, let's try to keep an open mind and always think, okay, this map was good. Will we have another good game over the next 20 games? Well, it makes sense that you can't place a castle in the middle, so that you have to decide whether to build a defensive or an aggressive castle. I wouldn't mind that, yeah. Yeah. One game is rather a short sample indeed, yeah. So we agreed.
Yes.
Okay, Viper with a small pause there. And can continue more raids here. And Hera actually commits to full light cav now. Oh, that is really surprising to me. Is he that much out of gold that he thinks light cav is the way to go? Castle at the side there. 40 farmers for him. We'll have a crazy farmer map for Hera later on. Want to see what he goes for. Yeah, those 5 maps are consideration for the main event. Yep. Maybe some Genoese could be added here against the Camel Edition Viper. Not really building castles with a lot of villages all game long here. And more raids. Hera is so active with his knights. Love it. And yeah, also another testament on how the map is so unwallable. Makes raids better, more coming in at the front. And Viper really struggling population-wise. Can only afford a single camel. It's completely pushed off gold. Didn't really go for this one too early. And as you can see, cancelled the castle there. Thought, okay, I need to have the golden come a bit earlier, for sure. Okay, finally camel dealing with that raid a bit. Light cav push at the front. Not really sure if I like that one too much. But found a villager kill. At least something, but lots of light cav died. Hera should be clicking up to him any second. Those raids are huge, yeah. Eco KD 40 to 29. Actually, I thought it would be even better for Hera. Viper apparently found quite some kills here. Obviously, this engagement early on really helped him out as well. Both players get 2 gold. Viper, less gold to work with here. As I said, 4 times 4 compared to 6 times 4. But we can trade with the markets. Neither player going for any relics is what really surprises me here. I think we could have had the chance there quite easily. Hera, 2 minutes, 20 seconds away from being in, while the Viper can now go into trap production. Can take out some castles, potentially. This one, not really. Too far out of reach for him. But certainly can take out some other buildings. No more stables for him. Has 4 already. Not really producing out of them properly. And goes for light cav. The golden comes simply the big problem here for the Viper. I think I would not have mind seeing him pull like 15 villagers over there. Maybe a bit of a too risky switch. Just important that he keeps on getting those camels out. Because Hera is going for a crazy amount of cavalry here. Can the neutral market be destroyed? I don't think so. At least I would be surprised. That would not be the intention of the map. Viper still no botkin here, so castles not having the greatest reach, not the greatest potential to help out with all their efforts, but obviously still light cav not the craziest unit to withstand a lot of fire. And only now Gilnet. Quite an interesting timing there. Viper at pop 160. Camels happily taking the fight against light cav, only struggling once the crossbows join the party. But now raids are continuing, and this is a really good game number 1 here. Absolutely loving it. And yeah, feedback for this map much appreciated. You should make it 20k HP. Well, if it can't be attacked, it doesn't matter how much HP we have.
Nice action overall.
Want to tutor? I love it as well. Viper clearing this one up. More crossbow, more light cav play, but so many raids. And soon EcoKD might even become pretty equal crossbows. Finding some more. Viper goes for yet another town center, goes up to 6, while Hera's sitting at 2 only right now. So if he loses a lot of villagers, reproducing them won't be that easy for him. And Gulam are continuing to find some raids. Traps are continuing to find some villager kills. 20 population difference. Nice base created here for Hera's crossbows. And Viper, I don't think he really wants to continue engaging into this one. Viper even trying to micro away. Hera, I'm surprised how he's attacking the light cav in the back instead of the one at the front. +4 armor, apparently good enough against crossbows. +7 attack, +6 armor. Yeah, you only take 1 damage. Probably can stay there. All good. Yeah. If he needed to break, that's totally fine. Oh, look at that. Heavy Camel Rider being added as well. Even better against all those light cav. Finally, Bracer coming up. Arbalest could not be afforded yet. And now we have the gold split. Would love to see markets being added. Heavy camel should be Camelier. I wouldn't mind that. 44 seconds to go. Grand Trunk Road. That is 10% more gold income for the Hindustani player. Obviously pretty nice in that area. Still shocked how both players are ignoring all the gold on the map. Pop 180, more raids are coming in. That trap is going down. Big engagement around the corner here potentially. Heavy Camel now finishes. But Hera disengages. University here. Maybe chemistry on the cards at one point. Viper can also get this gold. And then it's completely even. Goes for more raid at the top. How actively he's continuing to raid. Then suddenly Viper with more kills. Villager kills. Crazy. Camel Rider, Camelier Rider, Camelist Rider. Okay. That fire galley has 3 kills. In the back of the own pond. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Do we not have ballistics? Okay, no, it just bugged out a bit. Or not bugged out, the units just moved. Fortunately for the Viper. To miss all the shots there. Imp camels eat everything here? Yeah, I think we need Genoese. And I think even Imp camels, do they have another armor? Don't think so. It is coming in. Viper tries to save his villagers. Didn't even need to pull those at the bottom. Goes into the castle as well. And Elite Gulam is getting tagged here. Ay. And Elite Gulam are really solid against Arbalest. Do we have all upgrades on them right by now? Yep. So 2 damage will be taken by Gulam. And that light cav raid should be stopped. Viper, do we have ballistics? No, that is indeed missing. Also, Hasa upgrade is something I would love to see. Has the resources for it and indeed tags it right now. So lovely awareness there on what upgrades to prioritize on. Goes for another raid again with the 2 light cav at the top. And oh, gets kept off guard, or gets caught off guard here quite a bit. Lots of light cav falling. Arbalest will find some kills. And Viper will drop some in population. But mainly goes for Gulam now. Doesn't mind that much. And I'm really starting to love this map. What can I say? Viper on 70 Cs indeed, while Hera is sitting on 2. And those camels are going to continue to find more and more damage. Gulam against the light cav. Don't even know. It was 2v1, so tough to really take into consideration how fair that was. Looks like a map Leary would excel in. Also something I need to be careful of, right? Who do I want to see win NAC? Who do I want to see in the finals for best viewer numbers? So I should create a map pool around for them. So probably best of 9 all registered fortress. To get Dowd and Viper deep in the tournament. Maybe that could be clever. Then Modri might actually sign up. Another Gulam raid here. Yeah. That's a lot to handle now for in the Italian players. Obviously, an Im going to be really tricky here. That's basically the dream army composition now for the Viper. Goes for Hassa, goes for Gulam, goes for Camel, you name it, and he takes game 1. Here, the map name, the HipOs. And I think we will change the nickname. It is a nice pun, I appreciate it, but I think it will be a bit confusing. Really good game here to start this one off, and I would love to hear your feedback on this map. And right now, for me, a strong contender to make it into the main event. Yeah, truly strong contender. Nice kitty. Building raids there quite a bit as well, or raises. Economy should be, better for Hera actually. Got to the big numbers a bit earlier there. Hera with a reasonable fast castle there. Nice.